Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Massive apologies, running an hour late. It was initially supposed to be like a 2:30 kickoff, but I got caught in traffic and I kid you not. So I do apologize for the late start. But we are here. We've got Kieran Tierney news, we've got Florian Balogun news, and maybe we might have some Gabriel Magalhaes news as well. Is he going to be going to the Middle East? Is the money too much of a temptation for him? We're going to have to wait and see in this one, man. See you on the other side of this music intro. Yes, welcome back again to Cannon Fodder TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Like I said, a massive, massive apologies before I talk about, clicking the like button and coming to live chat. Apologies, we are late for a very important date coming live here somewhere across the universe in Canon for the TV land. So apologies to you watching me over here. Now we can actually talk about you guys, what you can do to help the community grow over here in Canon for TV land. Is just click the like button. It says it's somewhere down here. I'm looking, I'm putting it. Well, anyway, just click the like button. Come into the live chat if you're feeling the need, if you can feel the juices flowing. We're going to be talking about Kieran Tierney and Florian Balogun. There's been some massive updates in regard to these two players, and actually we might be talking about some other news actually. But do you know? Without further ado, let's get into the first news segment, which we've just been talking about this gentleman here. Oh dear, what's going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. Real Sociedad agreed Kieran Tierney loan deal with Arsenal. He's not gone anywhere just yet permanently. It is just a loan deal. So yeah, the Basque club will feature in the Champions League after finishing fourth in La Liga last season. A fantastic reward for the continued progress made under manager Emil Igualqual, Igualcil. Sorry, my pronunciation. I didn't practice. So I do apologise. I've probably just massacred the name there. But Tierney has found himself on the periphery of Arsenal's side after initially struggling to command the place because of regular injuries. But even when fully fit, like I said yesterday, the Scottish international played second fiddle to Alexander Zinchenko last season. Well, because we saw towards the end, the second half of the season, Zinchenko was injured, wasn't he? He's also seen Mikel Arteta add another option to the versatile defender, Ewan Timber, though the Dutchman is now set to miss, an extensive part of the season due to an ACL tear. And nevertheless, Tierney is keen to play regular football, and sources have confirmed on a particular platform that Real Sociedad have agreed a straight loan deal with Arsenal that will see the Spaniard cover his wages, the Spanish club cover his wages full throughout the duration of his stay. There will be no buy option included in the deal, but that could be reviewed depending on Tierney's performance and whether or not both parties are able to come to some kind of a separate agreement. Now, but that platform understands that a number of clubs have shown an interest in taking Tierney on a permanent deal, actually, including his former club, Celtic. Brendan Rodgers is a huge fan of the 26-year-old and I tried to sign him more than one occasion during his time at Leicester City boss. But Celtic could not match Real Sociedad's offer of paying Tierney's wages in full, meaning a return to his first club won't happen anytime soon. But Arsenal handed Tierney just 6 Premier League starts. So is it any wonder that he decided to go somewhere else? And it's a fear that's now been realised. Um, feel kind of sad for him, but like his players want to play, man. They just want to play. Tierney is just a straight ahead guy. Again, there's no flair about him. What you see is what you get, including the Tesco bag. I remember, I'm never going to forget, literally, you're thinking that these players out in the training ground, it's cold, got the gloves on, the stockings and what have you, and there's Tierney just rolling up in his shorts and a Tesco bag. But you know what? I shouldn't make light of this. Tierney, I wish you all the best. I would like you to come back, but I just kind of get the impression that maybe you're not the kind of fullback that Mikel Arteta is looking for. I don't know what he's looking for. Oh, yeah, he's looking for a player that can, you know, play inverted. But it's Anna Zinchenko. Sad, sad. Anyway, let's go on to the next new segment. That's the following Balogun. Um, yeah. Anyway, let's just read the new segment. Yeah. So I also agree. Apparently, a £40 million fee for Monaco. Chelsea target from Balogun. Also, are set to land the most sizable fee of Edu's reign as the club's sporting director. Monaco prepared to pay £40 million to sign Florent Balogun. The 22-year-old hardly featured in the pre-season and has on occasion trained away from the first team squad in recent weeks, with Arteta keen to trim his bloated roster of players down to the sizes, man. And leading up to that, Chelsea and Tottenham also registered an interest in a player who scored 21 times last season in the French league, and Arsenal would only have entertained the possibility of selling the Hell End Academy graduate for a much larger fee than the one they are set to receive from Monaco. So it seems like he's heading back to the French league, you know, and what can you say? What can you say? These two players, one just spoken about, Florent Balogun, it's going to be a permanent deal, and it seems like it will be Monaco, it won't be Chelsea, and it won't be Tottenham. And Tierney, it's a loan deal, at least, depending on his performance and how the club, Real Sociedad, feel about him. The look on my face tells the story. Personally, I'm not happy about either one of those two players. There is some news about Nuno Tavares possibly going to another Premier League club. I haven't done my homework, so I won't talk about him. But these have been the two new segments currently running on Canon 4 TV in Canon 4 TV land, rather belated. So now I can say to come into the live chat, see over here, yeah, you can type on Kieran Tierney's image there, yeah, featuring the blue and white of a Real Sociedad. And shall we go into our Twitter feed and just see what's going on over there. Again, apologies for starting so late. We do apologize for that. Just making sure that we are streaming. Yes, we are streaming live. So let me just retweet out that we are live. We are live. We are live now. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Right, so I need to go into our YouTube platform and just talk for the last time, I think, about the poll that we did about who you're going to keep. Which one player is you going to keep? The numbers. 1,500 votes, 8 comments, and 52 likes. Getting back to the number of likes that we had back in the day last year. Last year, I kid you not. But we are grateful, we are thankful for the numbers that we have here. If it was one man and his dog, we would have been happy with that. So 1,500 votes, 8 comments, and 52 likes. So who are you going to keep out of these players? Is it going to be Rob Holding, Samuel Lokonga, Nico Pepe, Florent Balogun, or Nuno Tavares? And it's funny, this one's funny. I'll tell you the results, because we're not going to be reading these results again. On 2% of the votes, Samuel Lokonga. 3% of the votes, Nuno Tavares. 7% of the votes, Rob Holding. 16% of the votes, Nico Pepe. 72% of the votes, Balogun. Interesting, isn't it? A player now that's gone. You want to keep him. That's interesting, isn't it? What does that say about Arsenal? Or what does it say about you, who follows Canon 4 TV, that you want Florent Balogun to stay? Out of all those players there, and it happens that he's gone. That's very, very interesting. All right, okay. So on our Twitter feed, there was no comments there. No, there wasn't. No, there wasn't. Was there? No, there wasn't. And let's have a look here. Oh my days. Okay. Right. So I think now we can go into the live chat. And also, thank you for, I mean, the numbers have gone up significantly of the views and subscriber count. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're grateful for that. We're really, really grateful for that. But I'd far rather just see the likes, just click the likes. Yeah, that means the world to the Canon 40 TV family over here at least. And yeah, I've got some other news that I need to talk to you about, but let's go into the live chat for the first time this afternoon. So Emerson says, good afternoon, Alex. Good afternoon to you, Emerson. And John the Geezer Gooner says, afternoon, Gooners. Gutted about Tierney. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just, Tierney leaves a bit, a bit. We get another injury in defence. You can see that happening, innit? But I think we've got enough cover. We have enough cover. We've got Kivor, although Tommy Ashu is that injured. We've got still got Cedric Suarez, and I won't say I rate him, but he's competent, isn't he? Left foot, right foot. He can play right back, left back. So yeah, what can I say? What else have we got here? Both Tierney and Foreign Balogun could be done by Tuesday of next week. And both have medicals tomorrow or Sunday. Should the paperwork be completed? Well, I'm looking at the most likely is that Tierney will be leaving and gone to Real Sociedad before Foreign Balogun. I just get the impression that there's still a lot of more, there's a lot of work to be done to get that deal over the line. And I think Tierney will probably be done by the weekend, which is tomorrow. It is tomorrow. Be done by the weekend. Can't see Tierney coming back now, Alex. Oh well, yeah. But it's again, like the report says that it's really dependent on what kind of season he has. If it's a successful season, why would you not want to keep a player? I'm not just talking about Tierney. I'm talking about any player. If the player's gone out on loan and he's had a really good successful season, why would you not want to keep him? But I would say it's 50-50 at this moment. Yeah, I mean, and literally, it's just realised our concerns because he didn't have many games in the preseason. Gone down the pecking order. Zinchenko has like taken his position, and he just wants to play, doesn't he? Interesting. I'm not sure why Newcastle didn't take up the offer to sign him. And I'm saying that because geographically Newcastle's closer to Scotland. Those of you who maybe know or don't know, yeah, Tierney is from Scotland. So yeah, why did Newcastle go in there? Anyway, where are we? Alex, do you remember Andy Cole's situation in the early 90s? No, I don't remember. The 90s is a blur to me. The funny thing is, I remember what happened in the 70s and 80s. 90s, I don't remember, man. I don't remember. Although he played for my favourite second club, Fulham. Emerson, we would have kept Cole if it was now. So many more substitutes. Carl, who's been addition to the WhatsApp group of Canon 4 TV. Hi everyone. Rumors the England women's keeper is coming to Arsenal. I've not read that. I've not read that at all. You set me up for an easy joke. Now, lads. Now. So yeah, only two new segments today. Just been talking about Kieran Tierney and Foreign Balogun. Yeah, again, I get the impression that Tierney will get done a lot quicker than Foreign Balogun. I still think there's lots to be done to get that deal over the line. If it is going to be Monaco, it won't be Tottenham. And those of you who are probably thinking, please don't ask me any questions about this guy here, Mohamed Kudus, will not be coming to Arsenal. I repeat, don't ask me any questions, any comments, afterwards, or text messages, or emails. Alex, what's happening about Mohamed Kudus? He'd be a great addition to Arsenal. Yes, he would, but he would not. I repeat, he won't be coming to Arsenal. Galliangs, I have no idea, man. You know, we talk about money talks. Money does talk. You know, I think everyone has their price. Everyone has their price. You know, and I see Carl. Here's one for you, Carl. About Klopp saying that we need to change the rules. The Saudi league. They need to kind of have strict rules about how they do their transfers. But what about the Spanish leagues and all the other leagues when players leave their leagues to come and play in the Premier League? So Jurgen Klopp, I'm sorry, man. I disagree with you. I disagree with you. Anyway. Um, what's this one? Go ahead, Carl. Good news about see Gabriel Jesus is fit and ready to play against Fulham. Do you know what, Carl? I've done various pre-recorded content over the course of almost 6 years now. It'll be 6 years in April next year, and I talk about my childhood, the area where I grew up. Did like filming around my old primary school and the house where we lived just around the corner, and also spoke about the years, the 70s and 80s. I don't want to generalize, but for a lot of black boys growing up in the 70s with the racism, the hooliganism, my parents didn't hang about. They said, you know what, you guys, you're not going. You're not going to see the Arsenal. So the segment I did was the lost years. So I didn't get to see any games in the 70s and 80s. Maybe the 90s, the 2000s. So the point I'm trying to make is my second favourite club, actually it was my first favourite club, was Fulham. And I swapped over to Arsenal. So I always have divided. Am I divided when it comes to Arsenal versus Fulham? Yeah, I am. I am. I don't want to give you a prediction. I hope it's a draw. I just hope it's a draw. Come Saturday. I'm sorry, I might upset some people. And I did upset some of the Fulham people who viewed the segment when I spoke about Fulham. And they said to me, well, we don't need you anyway, because if you left, didn't stop supporting Fulham, then go about your business. Right, fair enough. It's your opinion. But I've got divided loyalties when it comes to Arsenal versus Fulham or Fulham versus Arsenal. And that was the last game I saw at Highbury, 2004, 5. And we beat Fulham. The result was Arsenal 4, Fulham 2. Yeah. Anyway. Klopp said Salah isn't for sale. Yeah, he did. But who knows? Jesus. What's everyone saying about Howard Webb and Anthony Taylor situation? Is it Howard Webb or no? You're talking about You're not talking. You don't mean Howard Webb. You mean what was it? Who was it? Who are you? Where are you? You're talking about Mike Dean. You're talking about Mike Dean, who came out and said that he didn't want to upset his colleague at the time, Anthony Taylor. So you're talking about Mike Dean and Anthony Taylor, not Howard Webb and Anthony Taylor. I think that's what you're talking about, John, aren't you? You can lose players to Saudi Arabia and can't replace them to January. I think all transfer markets should sync as one with a time frame. Possibly. But I've just been watching the segment with Seaman Says, and he had Thierry Henry on there, and Thierry Henry is right. He said, "What about the guys who leave some of the leagues in South America and go and play in the Premier League? What about those clubs there?" So it's strange, like that we don't see that. But the moment it happens to you, i.e. the Premier League, everyone's up in arms. But he's right. Anyway, who am I? What do I know? What do I know? refereeing in this country is average at best. The same ref is in the VAR seat that agreed with the rep over sending off McAllister. Yeah, but it's been reneged, hasn't it? It's been removed, hasn't it? Yeah, the red card has been. You know what I'm talking about. How's that possible? There is no punishment for them. Do you know? You know, I find it incredible or interesting how whether you're male or female or indifferent, and we've just seen the Women's World Cup, and the referees they go to VAR, and you hear them talking. They say, "I've given a decision based on this," but yet in the Premier League, do you understand what I mean? I would love the referee. I would love to listen to what the referee is saying to VAR and vice versa. And for the referee to say, right, the decision is this because of that. How is it happens in the Women's World Cup, but not even in the Premier League? I just find it very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm just gassing on now, aren't I? Right, we're just running for just over 21 minutes. And I just need to double check. I've just seen something here. It's just kind of funny. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about. Where is he? Apparently he's back in. Well, he's back. He won't be match fit because he hasn't played for how many weeks. Would I like to see Gabriel Jesus play on Saturday? Possibly not. He might be due some minutes, but not the full 90 minutes. He definitely won't be match fit. But I know there's been a press conference where Mikel Arteta has spoken about him. I haven't listened to that press conference, so yeah. But I'm not sure if I'd like to see Jesus just yet. Don't want to compound the injury that he had there. What's that? I think there should be a visible league table for referees based on their performances, promotion, and relegation. Yeah, why not? I mean, we do it in schools, don't we? We do it in schools, so yeah, why not? But I would love to hear what the referee is saying to VAR and what VAR is saying to the referee. Why can't we listen to that? Why can't we hear that? I mean, it happens in rugby, happens in tennis. Carl, PGMOL is in the mire. Thomas is sending off stands as Apollo said on your podcast on Monday. That will be overturned. I did say we need to go in there and ask them for it to be overturned. Yeah, but it has been removed. But he has the VAR referee again for next Liverpool game. I don't know what to say. Really, I've no idea. Right, sorry. Who's just sent me this message here? Right. Okay. Methinks that we have come to an end on this show over here. Again, I do apologise for the lateness on this one. Just caught in traffic, man. Oh yeah, I forgot. They're doing roadworks and there was a massive tailback in traffic and I had to change the timing. Anyhow, I will not be back tomorrow and I'm hoping my brother will be doing a watch along. I'm not sure. I have to wait and see. I have sent him a message asking, bro, are you doing a watch along tomorrow for Arsenal vs Fulham? Where is he? He's at work. So we have no idea. But if he's not, I'll make sure that we've got enough pre-recorded content to keep everyone engaged as much as possible. But I will not be going live tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. And it's going to be a long weekend. Why? Why? Because over here in the UK we have a national holiday known as a bank holiday. Yeah, so we're going to be enjoying that, and it's going to be a carnival time. I haven't been to carnival in how many years? 8 years. And my wife and I, because my wife is from Colombia, she said, "What is this? What's this? Carnival? You don't know about carnival?" I said, "Yeah." Anyway, last comments. Carnival? You don't know about carnival? I said, yeah, we don't. That can do it in a women's game because there is less money in the women's game and less pressure, easier platform for them to see if it works. I think if you're going to think about implementing it over there, think about implementing it over here. But no accountability for refs, nothing at all, zero, nada, terrible, absolutely terrible. All right. I have done some pre-recorded content in regards to Foreign Balogun. I've done one about Kieran Tierney, and there might be another one coming out. I can't remember. But anyhow, thank you for joining me rather belatedly. I do apologise because I imagine there's been some people waiting for me to come live. I was thinking, I've only got a 10-minute tea break, Alex. Where are you? I do apologise. I'm very, very sorry. Anyhow, until then, let's hope for a draw tomorrow. I'm hoping for a draw tomorrow. Arsenal versus Fulham. I love the Fulham. I love Fulham. I also love Arsenal. Anyhow, until then, have a wonderful weekend. We'll be back. Give me a short show on the bank holiday Monday. The holiday Monday. For those of you thinking, bank holiday, what's that? It's a national holiday. Long story. Until then, enjoy your weekend, whatever you're going to do. Don't do anything you know that I would do. Stay safe, look after each other, love one another. And this has been Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.